Good morning.
Good morning.
Show of hands, who has heard the following phrases? Stop crying or I will give you something to cry about. You are too sensitive. Okay. If you don't stop crying, well, big boys don't cry. Okay, people have heard that. Okay. The more you have heard phrases like this, the more likely you are to become a supervillain. If you were raised with phrases like this, if you have used phrases like this, the phrases go on and on. In fact, you may have heard phrases like, leave the emotions to the women. Have you heard that phrase? Okay, that's Andrew Tate. That's even in our popular culture now. You may be in danger of becoming a supervillain, but I am here to help. I've been in your shoes. What I'm talking about is every superhero movie ever. The plot goes like this. Someone gets their feelings hurt. They don't deal with it well. They push their feelings down. They get superpowers. They start destroying humanity. The superheroes swoop in. There's a big emotional reckoning at the end, or cliffhanger, the end. I'm here to help you not go down that path by providing you with a simple tool. Here we go. I've provided you with the emotional feelings wheel. Now, I want to stop here because many of you were raised in a culture where emotions were not addressed. And I want to be sensitive to those cultures. However, many of us were raised in a family where emotions were not addressed. In my family, we were not addressing emotions. There were the main emotions, for example, mad, glad, sad. However, in my family, we weren't allowed to be mad. We weren't allowed to be sad, so I guess we were glad all the time. I don't think so. So Craig is going to put up the feelings wheel for me. And I know it's hard to see online. The people in person are provided with a wheel. And as you can see, the main emotions were put in the middle and it radiates outward. You can see, for example, there's happy and the variations of the feelings. Excited and hopeful radiate out from happy. What I'm encouraging everyone to do is build your emotional vocabulary. And as you know, when we build our vocabulary, there's two types of building. There's your receptive skills and your expressive skills. Now, all of us who've learned a foreign language know when you build your emotional vocabulary, your vocabulary of any type, the first thing you build are your receptive skills. So when I learned Spanish, I could understand people. Oh, yeah, I understand you. But I couldn't get the words out because your expressive skills come second. Does anybody remember learning a foreign language? I understand you, but I can't get the words out. So if I ask anybody in this room, oh, are you feeling frustrated? Oh, are you feeling excited? Are you feeling scared? And they say, yeah, because you know all of these words. But if I said, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? People go, because your emotional vocabulary, expressive skills probably need work. So you need to start working on, probably, unless you grew up in a very unusual family, working on your emotional vocabulary, expressive skills, in order to not become a supervillain and therefore destroy humanity. So work on this. Now think about it as a 2-liter bottle of soda and you shake it up, okay? Don't just take the cap off and twist it off and have all the emotions come out everywhere. Because what you want to do is take the cap and twist it slowly and put the cap back on, put the cap back on. Because it's a lot of emotions happening everywhere. Go slowly, and therefore you are controlling the emotions. I know a firefighter who would rather rush into a burning building than to deal with his emotions. It's a lot happening. If you're finding that you're having a difficult time, you want to seek professional help. Thank you, Craig. Now you're asking yourself, Tara, you are a business coach. Why are we dealing with our emotions in a business situation? What I'm talking about is not to be talking about business emotions in a business situation, because that is really not appropriate. But let me ask you a question. How many people have been in a business situation that has been gridlocked because someone got their feelings hurt, or someone had their ego bruised, or someone was trying to save face? Anybody who's been in the military better be raising their hand. Exactly. I've been in business meetings that's gotten stuck because someone got their feelings hurt. Okay. So what I'm suggesting right now is just self-awareness in business situations can give you an edge in business situations. Just even knowing that you're frustrated might help you to know what's going on in the room or even with other people in business situations. I'm not suggesting that you say, oh, our product is late in shipping. May I cry with you? Of course, that would not be appropriate. But just being aware of your own frustration or sadness or anger in a business situation might help you know what is happening and be more aware in business. Having an emotional vocabulary will give you that situational balance and logic and emotions in personal life and in business. And developing this will help you have that balance in personal and business. It helps you to not become a supervillain, not push those emotions down, and therefore not become a supervillain. And it's not better for all of us, including humanity. Madam Supervisor.
Yay.
Please take just a moment to write your love note to Tara. And while we're doing that, just a quick note on efficiency. Creating efficient and effective meetings